The flower seller and the prince. So, in the heart of a bustling village lived Asha, a young woman with bright eyes and a spirit full of dreams. She lived in a small hut with her mother and younger brother, selling flowers every day at the local market to keep the family afloat. Life was hard, but Asha never lost her warmth or kindness. Her hands were rough from labor, but her smile could soften even the sternest heart. One rainy morning, as she hurried to the market, her basket full of fresh jasmine slipped from her hands and scattered across the palace road. Just as she knelt to gather the flowers, a royal carriage stopped before her. The door opened, and out stepped Prince Aryan, the king's only son, known for his distant demeanor and rare public appearances. He said with a rare smile. Days passed, but the memory of the flower seller lingered in Aryan's mind. Against the advice of his ministers and the traditions of the kingdom, he sought her out again. What started as curiosity grew into admiration. Asha was not just kind. She was intelligent, bold, and wise in ways books could never teach. The kingdom stirred with whispers when the prince began visiting the flower stalls regularly. Many scoffed, many doubted, but the prince remained steadfast. One evening during the annual Festival of Lights, Prince Aryan stood before the crowd and announced his intention to marry Asha. Gasps filled the air, followed by silence, then murmurs. But as he reached out for her hand in public, the people saw the sincerity in his eyes and the fierce pride in hers. The wedding was simple by royal standards, but it was the most celebrated in the kingdom's history. Asha, once a flower seller, became a princess, not because of her beauty, but because of her heart. And in time, she became a beloved queen, not just to the palace, but to the people who saw in her a symbol of hope, that no dream was too wild and no soul too humble to rise.